podcast on Facebook. Check it out. I got some awesome guests coming up shortly. I'm talking to my TikTok page. What's up, historians? Historically Haunted Vodcast coming at you live right here. I want to just real quick shout out before we bring our fantastic guests on, guest plural. This show is brought to you by Haunted Souls Paranormal on Facebook. They're great people. They decided to sponsor the show this week. Doug and crew. I got nothing but nice things to say about them. So if you guys get a chance to check them out on Facebook, that's the way to do it because they're all over there. So I appreciate you guys. Haunted Souls with a Z Paranormal. They're based out of the Midwest. I want to say Illinois area. They've never really been to Maine, so we do a lot of talking, and Doug Severs and group is amazing. So thank you guys for the sponsorship. Also, real quick, a big shout out to Cannabis Labs in Kendustig, Maine, with their Keith Cowrie Cone Monster Kush pre-roll joint. They give me pre-rolls to bring on the show and mention them. Kendustig, Maine, Kendustig Stream flows through Kendustig, Maine. It's right next to Bangor. The Kendustig Stream is home to the Losers Club. And when they go swimming with Beverly and they all have wearing their tidy whities and go swimming and see Pennywise in the drains, the little water brook, that's the Kendustig Stream. That's Stephen King's inspiration. I go there a lot and hang out. It's really neat. So my guest, we're going to bring on Angela Flagg. She's having some technical difficulties, so she's going to bring her on. So yeah, that shit happens. We get it. But we got Heather Lundin in, Lundin. She is a belly dancer, but not like what you think, not the whole Gilligan's Island type of belly dancing. She's more or less a spiritual dancer. She's a fusion dancer. She's basically an artist. She's an art form, a living, breathing art form. And she does so much with, I forgot the name already, but Barefoot Truth Dance Company, so much more. And we'll have her come on right now and talk about it. Heather, I messed that all up.
Oh, no, it's all right. So Nornir. So it's based on the Norns, Norse mythology, the Weavers of Fate. So that's the mythology we pulled from.
That is cool. I tell you, my girlfriend Heather Caminiti, she brought me to your first show because we're friends with Nova Dawn. We've been friends with Nova forever, and we went to go see her and her daughter, and then we saw you guys and you dancing. Personally, I'm not gonna like. I sang in a heavy metal band, Killing the Herd, for 5 years. We opened up for Mushroom Head. I used to sing, so I know what it's like to be front and center when you have the whole audience staring at you. How do you drown that out? How do you like? Do you embrace it, or do you just go, "Oh, you're not there"? You know what I mean?
That's tough. I mean, part of my goal when I dance is to get in the flow state. So like I guess kind of there, kind of not, being one with the music, but then you also play off of people's energies. So yeah, I think it's tapping in something bigger than yourself, essentially. You can kind of step aside.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to sound like a weirdo, but I mean, obviously, that's what you do is you're there to watch you perform. It's definitely not even close to what people think of a strip club. It's euphoric and it's so ritual, and it's back to like caveman and native tribe dancing. And I watch you do it, and your eyes, your hips, and your body move, but your eyes and your arm, I mean, everything, you're like transform. Let's cut you off real quick.
Yes,
Angela Flagg from Angela Flagg Dance and also Sisters Phoenix Dance Corporation. Angela Flagg, are you with us? Can you hear us?
I'm trying, man. My connection's really not good. Oh.
All right, we'll work with it. Worst comes to worst.
Here.
Okay.
You know what I could do too? I could call you on my phone, Facebook style, and then we could just have you on audio.
Oh, that sucks.
Here, I'll do that because I want her part of this.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have you both separately. I mean, I could have anyway, but I think
I can't hear anything.
Hold on, I'm calling you now.
She's gonna call you,
and I'll just put you on speakerphone.
Boy, oh boy, that sucks. Let me get rid of it now, just because I don't want her, frozen.
Oh yeah, you're good.
No,
she's not picking up.
Okay, if I see her start moving, I'll bring her back on. I can see her in the green room on the bottom. I know you can't, but I can. If I see her start, here we go. Maybe.
Hey, let me try to put you on speaker.
Live. Gotta love live podcasts. Shit happens, folks. Bear with us. I hear her laughing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that may not be a good idea. Let me try.
Hang on.
All right, I'm putting her down.
How's that?
Let's try it.
Have her, turn the volume on the phone down, and I'll bring her back on and have her unmute herself on the computer and just do it without a camera. See if that works.
All right. Hey, Angela, come. Can you hear?
Hey, Angela. Yeah.
Okay. There's an echo. I'm gonna hang up. All right.
Oh my God.
Mercury's retrograde. All right. So give us a call on the video, but just do on the audio. Okay.
There we go. If you want, unmute that. Your mute button, your microphone's muted. If you want, Angela, unmute that, and we can do without visual for now if that's better, and try it. My girlfriend Heather Witching Kennedy is checking in, saying she adores you. She was so looking forward to you guys. She thinks you guys are great. She's already gotten the tickets for us twice now. We want to go to more, and she thinks you guys are some of the best. Hello, Gene Tewksbury. Gene. Uh-oh. Mute that. Your mute button.
Hello?
Have her, Angela, there we go. Okay, we'll try this. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Say something. It's unmuted.
Bummer.
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Man, I thought my Wi-Fi sucked. We got gerbils running your Wi-Fi over there? The little machine, they run it. I'm just playing, Angela. I know that sucks, and you're probably frustrated.
I know. You could always try calling on your phone too. Sometimes I don't know.
You could do the podcast on your phone if you want. Yeah. Go to Facebook on your phone and do that instead of your laptop if that's what you were on. Thank you guys for watching, bearing with us. I appreciate you. We got some people watching. Real quick, I want to give a shout out. This is someone who has been watching for years. Hey. Jean Tewksbury. She is the national curator at the International Cryptozoology Museum.
I love that place.
Dude, she hunts wild cats in the wild and shit. And she's like a big cat hunter and Bigfoot, all that stuff. Jean is one of the best females in this field when it comes to yeah. Thank you, Jean, for checking in. She sponsored the show a couple weeks ago. You're the best, Jean. Thank you so much. Portland girls right here. They dance in Portland. Everybody knows about the crypto. So while we're waiting on Angela, Heather, I want to get a little, not personal, but I want to find out what got you started in this. Did you just like dancing as a kid? Did you start out and then I want to just kind of really grow?
No. So, I mean, when I was like really little, I think I did ballet. Maybe I tried jazz. But I mostly did gymnastics growing up until I was early teens. Then I went more into like high school sports and stuff like that. And then
track and stuff or
yeah, I did some track, but mostly field hockey, lacrosse. Yep.
Nice. Yep. Nice.
Yep. Dabbled in cheerleading. That didn't last long. But then when I was 21, I found Unicorn Cove, and it's a school of metaphysics. And I went there, did classes there, and then the head teacher there, he was a professional belly dancer, and he had taught his wife, and then she had classes there, and it took about 4 years for me to join because I was really resistant. Yeah, I wasn't into moving my body at all. So
you had to learn sort of something. You had it within you, but can you hear us, Angela?
Hang on.
That's a lot better. Yes, that's a lot better. That's fucking tons better, yo. Yes.
This is my phone. Like my laptop sucks. So.
You think? I'm just giving you shit.
Technology. That's one of the reasons it stressed me out because this shit always
no worries.
happens to me.
I can go an hour and a half. We're good. We're just getting people tuning in now. Jean Tewksbury says hi. She's at Cryptozoology Museum in Portland. She runs that. My girl, your student, Heather, she adores you. And Alexis Aaron, Candles by Alexis. She's a mom of 3 here in Derry, New Hampshire, Poland, Maine area, and she makes her own incense, makes her own candles.
Wow.
I'm burning one right now. Check it out. My last fuck.
I love it. Love it so much.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Alexis, for checking in. Real quick, Angela, I'm going to jump to you, but I just want to real quick finish with that question with Heather. So you were saying you did gymnastics and, of course, some cheerleading, but I was
never a dancer. I was never a
No,
dancer. I was
no.
very removed from my body. So I feel like belly dance really teaches you to empower, get used to moving in ways you haven't, but really muscle control. It's all the things I feel like our culture teaches us to move away from. And, it's just such a healing art. Yeah.
You what you say, because like even like lacrosse and like those are old school Native American sports, for God's sake, as well as the dancing. I consider your guys' dancing almost like ritual, like
Oh yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you guys do it with the makeup and the art. When you guys did the metal thing, you had Sepultura playing and Brazilian metal, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like, I fell in love with it. I was like hooked and shit. So Angela Flagg, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Angela Flagg Dance. She also does Sisters Phoenix. She's a co-founder of that, pretty much one of the starters. And you guys, like I said, you guys both collaborate with Barefoot Truth, a dance company. I knew Nova. That's how I get to meet you, lovely souls. And the dude that plays music, Dan, he's a fucking nut. I love that. Yeah. Like I said, I sang in a metal band, so seeing him, I'm like, what is this? Like, that's cool. So same question with you, Angela. What could you start with all this dancing stuff? Has it been since childhood thing or?
No, I did not have that kind of childhood. As an adult, I started taking lessons. I was exposed to belly dance as a child, very young, like through my family. So I was, I was around it and I loved it. I never really thought it was for me though, because that was like traditional Lebanese belly dance and very pretty and frilly and high heels and stuff. And it was cool, but not really me. But I still was interested in it. So I don't know, as an adult, I just started, one day I decided to just do some lessons on YouTube. And I did that probably off and on for a few years. And then I decided to get a real life teacher. Did that. She's one of my students now, actually, my first dance teacher, Lily. Hi, Lily. And then I had
no kidding.
Georgie when it all started. And I never meant to be doing what I'm doing now. I was just taking a class. I had no idea what I was getting into.
And not to cut you off, but I like how you mentioned that, because I think most people hear belly dancing and they think the old school, like mate calling, like look into my eyes. And it is very sensual, but I think it's a lot more empowering. I think a lot of it is just self-respect and driven. And I think that's just the old school. And I'm a guy, but it's the old school guy going, oh, she likes me, because that's what guys do. They think everything is about them. That's what we are, because we're pigs. But what I think with what you do, I see it. Like Heather says, my girl, she loves the shit out of you ladies. She said Metal Fusion was amazing, dude. Yeah, it was. I got a video up of you doing Planet Caravan by Pantera, which was originally by Black Sabbath. And I just came unglued. And then all you came out. And then, of course, the last one, the spring one where you guys came out with just different stuff. You're all having fun, smiling on there. It's hard not to be in the audience and just have a good time. Some fun questions. Heather, give me 4 or 5 of your top musical artists that you groove to. It doesn't have to be metal. I mean, if it's...
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, give me 4. That's why I said 4 or 5, because you probably give me 100. But what's some of your top shit?
So right now, I went through a phase where I wasn't dancing at all. This was, there was a recent period of my life where like I had to take a break from dance. And because of that, I stopped listening to all music. Like it hurt too much to listen to music.
Whoa.
So right now, like as I'm going back into dance, pretty much I choose kind of the realm of what I'm about to dance in.
Oh, that's way better, Angela. Sorry, that's way better. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to figure.
No, that's way better because you look wicked far away. So yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Heather. I got ADHD, so
no. Angela's gold.
I just want to help her out because I know she wants to get. I know you're trying.
And I love her chest tattoo too. So.
But yeah, it's dope. So you gave it up, so to speak, which I guess music to me is like a drug. It's like
I know. So. Yeah, so right now I pretty much go through Spotify and I'm trying to expand what I listen to and pretty much what moves my body. So that's a wide range, not artists, like particular artists, but just I'm all over the place right now.
Come on, give me some. Name drop at least 2. Come on, you got to. Okay, what about, let me ask you. Have you listened to or have you heard of Die Antwoord from Africa, Cape Town? Yo, LUNDIN. Yeah, I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. Oh, I saw them in Boston. Yeah. So you got to check them out. DJ Hot Tech. It's 2 white dudes. It's a white dude and a white chick, but they're from Cape Town, South Africa. And it means the answer in African, but it's called Die, D-I-E, Antwoord. You gotta listen. It's rap, rave, fusion, metal, twisted shit, right up your
So
alley.
what's your top 5?
Oh shit. We'll get back to Angela. My top 5. My number 1's gonna be honestly Slipknot because they saved me from suicide. I was very depressed. I was cheated on back on 2000 hemp stock at Stark's Farm. I took some mushrooms and my girl left me for some dude. I was young and I was listening to Slipknot and I was on a bridge in Auburn by the Rollerdrome in Auburn, Maine. I was listening to the Iowa album, man, and I was crying and it saved me. And 3 months later, I saw them in Portland with System of a Down and Rammstein. And I met the clown from Slipknot. He gave me his drumstick.
Oh, wow.
Look, no nipple, double-ended black one. That's from when he hits the big drums, the clown, if you like Slipknot. I still got it in my collection. So that's a special place for me, Slipknot. Geez, I'm Crow. I'm Crow. I got to say...
It's hard.
Pantera. I love
Yeah,
Pantera. I've seen him 4 times. I've seen Dimebag before he was shot in the face and killed in a concert. I saw them in Lewiston. I say 3 would probably be Black Sabbath because Ozzy's a god, and I'd probably want to have his kid if he let me. I'd say 4. 4 would probably be the Ramones. That was my first concert. Was Ramones a White Zombie? They did Pet Cemetery for Stephen King at his house. And then they did it at the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, which I'd been to, where the Headless Horseman roams. So I get ties to the Ramones. And then number 5, geez, I'm Crow. I'd probably have to say, honestly, Yellow Wolf. My girlfriend's got me into Yellow Wolf, the Native American rapper underneath Eminem.
Ooh.
So it's a little.
Right.
I love it all. Willie Nelson, Mariah Carey, Slayer, fucking just like you guys. You know what I mean? Right?
Right, Angela, you're up.
This is hard. I don't know that I can do this. You guys don't understand. I listen to so much music and it's so wildly different. But of course, I have to say Tool. I have to say Tool as number 1, I guess. Although I can't listen to Tool all the time. I have to be in the right mood, you know?
Or have 35 minutes to kill for one song.
Exactly.
I love Tool. I've seen Tool with the Melvins, but Jesus Christ.
No, and the Ramones are one of my favorites as well. I'm looking at this cup right here, the Ramones. You see this? Like, I love the Ramones.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I got to think of more.
You can come back to it.
Well, I like Roy Orbison. You know, I
Oh.
Roy Orbison.
Mama doesn't have Roy Orbison tattooed on her butt cheek. Remember that? The guy's got it tattooed. There's our sponsors checking in from, I think, Illinois, right, guys? Haunted Souls. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking in. Music is a vibe. I feel dedicated to Yellow Wolf. That's cool. You got one more, Angela.
Oh, God. I could out myself right now about something that I like that's embarrassing a little bit because it's the young people got me into it, but I won't.
Harry Styles? Are you gonna say Harry Styles?
Oh, it's Lil Peep. It's Lil Peep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Heather put me on the spot. I'm not used to getting asked questions. I'm like, shit, I gotta be answer one. I didn't expect that. Good one, Heather.
Yeah.
So that's a tough one. So what do you? Okay, so I got a question. I guess you can go around the room. Whichever wants to start with it can go. But where do you ladies see yourselves in like a year from now? Do you see yourself like starting? I guess. Well, Heather. I mean, Angela's already got a dance thing, but do you see yourself tutoring people, Heather, or do you guys see yourself maybe making an instructional DVD or something, a YouTube video?
Yeah. Right now, it's so hard to think. I mean, I'm just so happy to be doing what we're doing. You know, I'm just creating, and I feel like as things flow, if people come and want to learn, then you teach them, or just keep dancing. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Y'all were both really nervous to come on, and I like that. I'm kind of your first podcast thing, and I get that a lot because I want to reach the people that I want to spread your word. Because even if you do solo shit, like Heather, you got something coming up real quick, right back on Free Street in Portland, right next to the Civic Center. Let's talk about that. What is the name of that? Where can people get tickets?
Yeah, so it's Mysticism Through the Arts. I have not made an event page. Still making the works, but I have the date set. I have some few artists. And the vision is to have dancers up on stage, kind of like what's been happening. But then there's also vendors like tarot readers, astrologers, people in the mysticism world, and also artists who also do like spiritual art as well. So if there's any businesses, to set up a booth, I'm not charging people for vending. It's more of just bringing the community. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not shamed.
Community.
I'd love to promote my podcast and my personal page. That sounds like a lot of fun. And you know what the best part is? Like you say, you're not looking to make money. That's what this field is about. You guys aren't really into it, the paranormal field. I'm kind of actually stepping out because it's a lot of big heads, big egos with big wallets. They just want to charge you a fucking arm and a leg to go any place. And I'm down with sharing stuff, man. All these movie sites, Stephen King sites I go to are free. I'll bring someone. I'll charge them a little bit for gas money. But for the most part, man, I like that, Heather. That's a great well, that's something great you're working with there. That's a great mind you got. That's
like I definitely want to bring the spiritual aspect in, people who are more into the earth-based religion, you know, that type of whatever that is to you, you know, whatever moves you and inspires you. But then also to kind of just spread the word. Yeah. Because we need people to come. We need people to, you know, buy tickets too.
Yeah, Angela's smiling. She's bobbing her head. I mean, you guys aren't the same group, but at the same time, you guys are friends. You guys roll together. I think you have the same ideas and vibes, huh, Angela?
Oh yeah, definitely. And is this the thing that you asked me to do, Heather?
Yeah, you're part of this already.
Oh, that's killer. Awesome. You're going to be there too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Cool. That'd be a great thing. I mean, message me the dates and stuff later. I'll have to write it down and whatever I can do to help or promote.
Awesome.
That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, so it's June 10th. It's June 10th.
Yep. That's killer. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like I think it's the like-mindedness. It's the cool stories, like you say. It's not egos. It's grassroots founded people, and that's what we need in life, especially nowadays. Shit's getting out of hand. People hate each other. Milk's $5 a gallon. I mean, everybody's going ape shit crazy, cutting people off. We need a little bit of tranquility. And to watch you ladies dance and to watch the ladies like you dance, like who's the one with I'm friends with her now. She does the hula hoops around her legs and her neck. And
Alexis
Powers. Yeah,
she's amazing.
I tried getting her on, but she doesn't let people message her. John Huntington used to run the Conjuring House in Rhode Island. John Huntington. He goes by Huntington. Hello, Adam. Hope you're well.
Hi,
hey there, John. I am doing well. John actually lives right by me in Guilford, Maine, almost. So what about you, Angela? What do you got coming up?
What do I have coming up?
You guys just had something on 422. I saw that. Kind of obviously too late for that now, but
I don't think I did I? I have no idea. I can't.
Yes. Sisters Phoenix had something on the 22nd of April. It's already gone by though, so it don't matter.
I think I was sick. I had to miss that one, I think.
Oh, no shit.
On May 13th, I have I'm doing a charity event, Flowers That Feed. After that, Heather's event. I think those next.
Don't forget it.
So that's cool. You guys kind of I like that.
Yeah.
So not to change the subject, but I have to bring it up because we still got about 40 minutes left. But Angela tells me, because she knows I'm into Monsieur King, and she tells me, she goes, you know, my last name isn't really Flagg. I use that because it's my favorite Stephen King villain. I go, SF. I almost lost my stuff. I go, that is ratted. And then you're going off saying how he's almost like a father figure to you. You've been into him just like me since 9. I saw The Shining when my stepfather went hunting. I saw it when I was 8, and that blew my mind, and I've been a King head since. But you met him?
I did. Twice, actually.
My head's going to blow up.
Yep, almost did. The first time I was okay. I don't know how, because like he's not just like I said, was the famous author to me. He really, I feel like in part raised me, which explains.
Wow. Because there's worse people to have. He's good to his wife. He's good to his kids.
No, and the introduction to all of his books, he talks like to the reader. It's like, dear reader, constant reader. And as a little kid who was really lonely, and he was like an adult man, it was speaking to me. It really made me feel safe and like I belonged. Yeah. So seeing him the first time, I was working retail. I was managing these retail stores in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and he walked in with his wife.
Tabitha, oh my God.
Yeah, they were shopping, and I kept my cool that time. I didn't even ask him for an autograph. Everyone else was freaking out, but I would have
been a Beatles fan. I would have been a little teeny bop at the airport passing out. Ah!
So peaceful and so grateful, and I was just like basking in the glow of Stephen King. And he bought little chattery teeth. which is a story. I can't remember which short story book that in, but there's a story called Chapter Teeth. That's like these little, yeah. But anyway, he bought them, and
Oh, wow.
we joked and laughed about that. And the second time I met him was years later, and he was doing a book signing, and I was not composed that time.
Yeah, you lost your shit. Yeah, the girl. Yeah.
I was gonna be fine, and no. When you were just walking up and he's there at the table, and I was just like, I couldn't speak, and he said he liked my hat. He liked my hat.
He gave you a compliment.
What were you wearing?
And then he asked,
he's the H.P. Lovecraft of our time. He's the Edgar Allan Poe. He's a living. No one's made more movies on books than him. He's a fucking legend, right?
yeah.
And you did you tell him he's like a dad? Did you hug him?
No, and that's why instead of changing my last name to King, I thought that would be too creepy and stalkerish. So I changed it to Flagg after my favorite character.
Randall Flagg, the bastard, in the Dark Tower series and shit. He's named after the R.M. Flagg store in Venzie, Maine, next to Bangor. Steve went there, and he doesn't like him. I went to the store, took a selfie. It's a real life figure, man. I love to bring you. Come to Bangor, you, me, and Heather can hang out, and this Heather too, all of us. You guys ever come to Bangor? I know where, if you guys are into that stuff, I know where the storm drain for Pennywise, the inspiration is. I know where the stand. I actually went live today on TikTok. People sent me like, I don't know, $3, $4, $5, whatever it was. I went live from his house. You been to his house, Angela, in Bangor? No. Shut the front door.
I've been to Anne Rice's house, but not Stephen King's.
Oh, Anne Rice, right by his. Hold on a second. Talk to each other for a second.
Hey.
Hi, Heather.
So I didn't realize Flagg was because of that, Angela. How long have I known you? That's one of my favorite series as well.
Yeah, Dark
Tower
favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was outside Stephen King's house. There's a little library for free, a hardcover, and I grabbed it for free today outside his house in Derry, Maine, dude. What are the odds of that? You mentioned Anne Rice and so Heather, what about you? What do you got for inspirations? You like King and stuff too? Do you like?
Yeah, I grew up on Stephen King. I mean, we were just saying the Dark Tower series is one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
The Gunslinger, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, Roland, best character.
Yeah.
What do you think about his movies? Like, I like The Cell, the movie more than the book. It had not Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, it did have Samuel L. Jackson in, I think. The Cell, that was all right. They're bringing out Salem's Lot again's coming out, and of course the Boogeyman's coming out in about a month too. So that'll be neat. They're doing a showing in Bangor. Yeah,
I didn't know the Boogeyman was gonna. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it comes out in about a month, and Salem's Lot comes out around September. The redo. Oh, my girl Heather. Yeah, my girl. He gets excited. That's me. Yeah, that's me.
I love it. I love your enthusiasm.
I blow people's mind. They think I'm on coke. I go, no, man, I smoke so much indica weed, you think I'd be low, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack one of these days, but whatever. I'll go smiling. Father Ken Torres, man, Monsignor. Hello from California.
Hi.
Good man from the Warren Legacy Foundation for Paranormal Research. He rolls with Ed Lorraine Warren's grandson.
Oh, have you had him on the show?
I was part of that. I was actually the Northeast historian for them. Yeah, but
very cool.
I decided to drop out and go solo. This Adam the Historian thing, real quick to bring it up. I haven't really officially announced it, but 4th of July around Bangor area, I've been asked to sit in the passenger seat of the truck that killed Gage in Pet Cemetery, the big red truck. They refurbished it. And the guy that drove the truck, Donnie Green, is driving it. And he asked me personally to sit shotgun in the parade with him.
So cool.
I'm jazzed, dude. Yeah. So stuff's working out, but it's not about me. It's not about me. Seriously. Heather, I want to ask you, like I kind of started this in the beginning of the show. What gets you the motivation to get up there, get rid of those butterflies, or do you just not even have that and just go, this is me? Is it like a second person takes over?
Yeah, I feel like you just kind of go in a mode. It's not you, right? You're just connecting with the music, with the energy, and you just go into flow. That's the goal anyway. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't.
You see the video after, like, that was me?
Well, I think that's one thing I love about the Barefoot Truth is that it was mostly all improv. You know, so a lot of the times when you're improv, you don't remember what you're doing. So you get to watch and it's like you're watching for the first time too.
That was all improv?
It
wasn't.
That's all improv. Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Wow, you
that's
guys
what
are.
Makes Barefoot Truth so special. It's just an improv group.
And all
you just come together and create art in the moment.
not to be like this at all because it doesn't matter, but all shapes, sizes, ages, young, old.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's guys doing it. There's bigger girls. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think if you're willing to, like Heather, my girl, she's embarrassed, and Angela Flagg is going to teach her a little bit, but she's so like, beat yourself up. I can't do it.
No, when I first started belly dance, like I would not uncover my stomach. Do you know what I mean? Like I was always in a shirt. Like it took years, like, do you know what I mean, to become comfortable with it. And now it's just second nature. Like it brings so much self-acceptance and self-love to your body because it's this beautiful, it can do so many cool things.
It's spiritual in itself. It helped you gain that not respect, but that self-confidence rather, right?
Totally. Yeah. And I feel like that happens a lot for people doing belly dance. Like it's this power energy you get to lock into.
The first time I seen you, and then I seen Angela come out with her headdress on during the metal thing and do that, and I thought you guys were like training for months doing this. I thought y'all were fucking like pros for years. You grew up doing this.
We train a lot. We do train a lot, but that's what makes it look like a choreography. Yeah, we do train a lot.
Well, no, and I get that. No, and I get it, but at the same time, but I see what you're both saying. You do train, but as far as going out there and doing the show, it's just live shit happens and roll with it, right? And a couple of times Nova got the wrong song. She goes, no, the next song. I go, uh-oh. She goes, it's our first one. I go, and some of the beer. But shit like that happens, man. And then I think the second one was honestly really cool with that dude playing songs and singing like a nut. And I thought he was going to come out there, warm up, and he just starts going. And then his sister came out, and you guys just pulled it off. Fantastic to see you guys. We definitely got to check the next one out. And I'd love to be a vendor with Heather. I think we could set up a little table or something. And that's fun. It's June. That's the first week in June. First weekend, right?
June 10th might be the second weekend. It is the second weekend.
Second weekend, rather. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and if there's anyone else that number one, to come to watch, and to participate, but then also other vendors that might be interested too. I need to put it out. I've been delaying.
I know people in the area.
It's happening so quick right now. It's like I have the time, I have the spot. Now we just gotta, create it.
Snow's gone. Snow's here. No more excuses, girls. So snow's gone. It's almost time.
Yep.
I get it. So let's start with Angela on this one. I'm gonna ask you. Let's do another fun one. Let's go. Give me like one or two new, and then like one or two classic movies, or one or two ones you got to watch every year at a certain time. And then there's one or two you've really grown to you that are new, or show series.
Two old ones, that's easy. I'm gonna say Tombstone and The Professional.
Oh, The Professional, so good.
Classic. No one ever says Tombstone or Professional. No one's ever said that yet. Great. Wow.
But new, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think.
Something series. Have you seen the new Nosferatu?
I like The Magicians as a series. That was a good series.
What was it?
Yeah. I love that. I actually do want to watch that again.
The Magicians, you said?
Yeah.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah. And The Umbrella Academy. I like that a lot too.
I tried. It was beautiful. No, like it was beautiful. Yeah, I'll go back.
What?
It was just like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't watch a lot of things, so it has to be the right time.
I have to
paint me a picture. What's it about? Is it about umbrellas? Like, what is it? I've never.
No, it's. I get excited. I know what it's about. Yeah.
Good. Explain it.
No, please. You watched it.
Well, it's about like all these kids with like supernatural abilities, and it's an academy, but there's a lot more to it than that.
Like the X-Men Academy, kind of, for mutants, but with paranormal kids, maybe.
Kind of, yes. Huh. Kind of. And but yeah, that was really good. I would say check it out. Yeah, everything I like is going to be supernatural or paranormal.
Oh my gosh!
I don't like anything to do.
Oh, Mariah named one of her daughters after one of the characters in The Professional.
Hi, Mariah.
She's a fellow dancer, right?
Yeah,
she is.
Yeah,
she's from New Hampshire, if I remember right. Right out of town or something, right?
She lives in Maine. She lives.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives in Maine.
I know you guys are scattered throughout New England, more or less, but.
Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire.
I don't stalk you guys. I can't get in trouble. My old lady fucking stalks you guys. It's okay if she can.
Absolutely.
That's cool. I don't mind. My lady likes ladies too. That's a plus for me. Whatever, dude. Anyway, so I should have said that. Anyway, she's probably blushing at home right now. Sorry, baby. I love you.
We love her too, so it's okay.
Can't hit me. She's miles away with her bulldog. She's kid free. The kid went to the father's. I'm 3 hours away. It's just her and her bulldog. She's loving life, eating some edibles, listening. So I appreciate you in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, Heather. Heather Kiminiti, the Witch and Life Guide. Okay, so did you give me 2 new ones? You didn't? Did you watch Nosferatu? Joe Hill, Stephen King's kid?
Watch it? No.
Oh, I'm on season 2. It's
I don't
really
even
good.
know what's the thing. Well, I read the book.
Oh, you beat me on that one. The book's always better.
Yeah.
So give me another new one. You only gave me 1.
No, I gave you 2. I said The Umbrella Academy and The
Oh,
Magician.
you did. Oh, you did. You're right. Okay, you're right. You did. My bad. You're right. Heather, what say you for 2 old and 2 new movies and/or
Oh
shows?
my gosh, you guys, I'm not good at names. So I like
The hot
anything.
seat.
Anything. Look at me. I'm going to the side. I like anything that has occult, dark magic,
Like The Craft.
magic. I mean, I watched The Craft growing up. I like it. It's not something I rewatch all the time or anything like that. It's a classic. I like mystery. I like murder, and
It's always the chicks that love serial killers.
but like, and also Thai fighting movies. Those are really good.
Oh, very cool. Have either of you seen it? It's based old and it looks old, but it's actually like 2000 and I think 18. But The Love Witch. Yeah, and it's
Oh,
on
let me look it up right now. It
It's-
sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's got a girl with like black beehive hair, and she basically bangs dudes and kills them. And she's a
No, I
witch.
have not seen it.
It's very it reminds me of not in a silly way, but it reminds me of I can't think of the name. Who's yeah, baby, Austin Powers, because it's very like psychedelic looking. It's not goofy like that, but it's very cool. It's an old trip. Heather loves it too. I definitely gotta get the hard copy. Hell yeah, it's the first time in a long time I've been able to have me time. I'm having some self-loving the fun of myself. Well, careful, Heather.
Yeah.
I think that takes double D batteries, right? Just kidding. I love her. So go ahead. You only gave me 1 old one.
Oh, guys, like I'm really bad at names. Let me go to my Netflix and let you know.
Oh, stop it. There must be
Well, no,
something.
honestly, on the spot, everything leaves my brain. So I know The Witch was one. That was a really good one. Like, and then there was a German series, maybe The Dark. Does that ring a bell?
I didn't watch.
Black Phillip.
And
guys-
then, oh my gosh, I hate.
Would I bring to a
There was. Hold on, I want to text my boyfriend because there was one. There was a movie that we watched maybe 2 years ago, and it was this lady who lost her son, and she had to do a bunch of rituals in an abandoned house to summon an angel. Does that ring a bell? Anyone? And it was really good. It was based on Enochian magic, and I liked that one.
Wow.
Cool.
So you ladies play. You ladies aren't just for show. You play the part. Like, I mean, not that you're evil and you sacrifice goats and virgins, but you love a little bit of the. And I think that's okay to love a little bit of the unknown, the dark side, the Wiccan side. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it gets a bad rap. You know what I mean? Not everything's unicorns and rainbows. You know what I mean?
Thank God.
You don't seem like a rainbows type of chick. Even Heather's like, I did cheerleading. I was like, fuck that. I'm going to lacrosse. I'm gonna bash bitches instead of dance with them. So that's cool. All right, so we got about 25 minutes. You guys are starting to loosen up a little bit, which I like. Feel free to ask the ladies questions. We have about 11 guys in chat right now. Feel free to ask their open books. Obviously, be respectful and be cool. But for the most part, feel free to ask them something. Let me see. What do you? Okay, so what does Angela Flagg do on a day off? Do you read on your day offs? Do you go out crashing chicken wings? What do you do?
A day off, it depends, but usually I really don't do much. I hang out with my dogs. You know,
What kind of dogs?
I have a big American bulldog.
Oh, Heather.
She's
You guys
here,
get a bulldog date.
and I have a couple of other dogs too, and I have birds, a bunch of birds. I got
Whoa.
kids that live here. One of them's mine, and
Yeah.
hang out. And I like to watch birds outside too.
So you're a bird watcher, or you're a birder, as they call it. I get that. My buddy was into that. He does bird calls, and he knows them all. The red-breasted peckerwood, and he fucking knows all the names. And all I know is Woody Woodpecker. But that's cool, man. You'd love up here in Milo, dude. There's so many birds and weird things and turtles and shit up here. It's pretty wild up in my area. Where I said the name on live. I don't want no one to find me. There's only like 400 people up here. I live in Dover Foxcroft. Is what I mean. Edit. Which is close to me. Whoopie Pie Festival's coming up. Yeah. Just stall for a minute. Give me, okay, this is a good one. Actually, I didn't ask you, Heather. What about you? Same question from Angela that I asked her.
What do I do on my day off? I mean, nothing too exciting. I'm working on becoming an herbalist. So I study herbs and I go in the woods.
Master herbalist, forager. Yeah.
That's my winter. Outside, try to get outside. Yeah.
You like to be grounded. You like to be grounded, don't you? You
I
love
try. I mean, I'm flying all the time. So
fucking right. You know me.
I'm up in the clouds, so I need to stay grounded. Yeah.
I'm driving with Heather. I'm like, graveyard, stop. Let's go find the oldest grave. Oh man,
yeah,
exactly. It's even better. Okay, 1855. Yeah, 1837. Mrs. Hatcher. Okay, where's Mr. Hatcher? 18. I'm fucking all about it. I love that lore. That's me, dude.
So what do you do on your day off?
Honestly, I applied for a couple jobs because long story short about me, my mom passed away in 2019 and I kind of lost my shit. I quit my job and I was with Heather, but I kind of went crazy on her and I went homeless. I lived in an RV in back of Southern Maine Flea Market in Scarborough. I lived in back of an RV for 2 years with no power, no running water, and I used to shit in the woods and stuff. And I started door dashing and I finally got my life in track. And then I got hit and killed in a car for 38 seconds.
Whoa.
In the Scarborough S-turns by Flaherty's covered bridge there in Scarborough by Route 1. They paddled me back after 38 seconds. Never found the guy that hit me to this day. Still can't find him. I didn't get a penny for the car because I didn't have insurance. That's my bad. But since then, I got my own trailer. I bought it. I own it. I have my land. I pay $255 for rent a month. That is it.
Shut up.
Portland's what, $2,000? So yeah, I got a fireplace, I got weed plants, I got my own trailer. I don't live with a bird or nothing, so I go crazy and talk to Chucky all fucking night, which I kind of want a cat, I think, at this point. So I DoorDash. And when I DoorDash, I look for things on Atlas Obscura. I went to the Elephant Mountain in Rangeley. In 1967, there was a B-52 bomber crashed there. 7 Massachusetts pilots died. Or passengers died. 2 of them survived, but they got frostbite. The plane's still there. There's tires. It's on my YouTube channel, Adam the Historian Ghost Hunter. I did a walk. It's for free. It's on this mountain, huge mountain. It took me 3 hours to get there. And it's got planes, fuel lodges, tires. It's got the big cockpit seats. Things are in the trees. It's been there for 30, 40 years. No one's touched it.
You said that's
the B-52 crash site, Elephant Mountain in Greenville, Maine.
Oh, in Greenville. Okay.
I think I remember you mentioning this on one of your episodes.
Yeah, I brag about it because that's so cool. No one knows about it. It's in Maine. 7 dudes died and no one knows. They all care about the Conjuring House in fucking Fort Knox and Old Orchard. And that's fine. Live your life. But I want to go remember. And that's what I'm trying to do. And now it's getting me paid. I get sponsors. I'm getting rides and parades because people respect. I'm writing a book, my first book. Because I want to unlock this stuff, man. Life's a mystery. Fuck Pokemon Go. I want to go live it. So I'm always trying to find that lore. I'm trying to find Hannibal Hamlin, America's first vice president that was Republican underneath Abraham Lincoln. He died in Bangor playing poker on a seat. At the library, his seat is on display that says Hannibal Hamlin died here in 1858. Don't touch. Not to mention Stephen King's a member there. So, I mean, I'm not going to go walk around for free for an hour. Fucking right. So it's to each their own, I guess. My girlfriend can't keep up with me. A lot of times she's like, I can't do this one. You got to go. But whatever, man. Life's too short, right? Mm-hmm. 2 Witches and Spooky Spirits podcast. I've been their guests. They've been mine, Amanda, and her daughter, Laura, from Georgia. Thank you guys for tuning in. The Southern Girls. My girl, Heather, says she appreciates the costumes on stage. It makes her jaw drop. How hard is it to add the costumes to the routine, girls? Heather, start with you or Angela.
Yeah.
It depends if it's a headdress, if it's really tall. We all pretty much know we have to take that into consideration. For like right now, I'm preparing for a show where we're going to be wearing giant headdresses, and I don't know what the headdresses are going to look like. So we have to practice in mind, knowing we're all going to have. So that does add a layer of, not wanting to stab somebody else's eye out with an ice cream.
Well, for the spring one, you girls were real. I think the metal one, you guys had to be more loose to dance, and not that you didn't for the spring one, but I think for the spring one, you guys were really euphoric. Some people had the headdress on, you look like almost like a queen. That must take time, though, Angela, right? To make sure you don't fall, Heather, right?
They're usually made pretty well. It depends on who makes them. Our friend Estrella makes them really well. She sells them, and they attach Like it would be hard to get it off. But if it's something that I'm making myself, which I have done, then I got to balance it a little bit and use bobby pins and all that. Yeah.
Take pride in it, but I get it. It's not your thing. What about you, Heather? What say you about that stuff? Do you find it quick and easy, or did you?
It's something I'm trying to get better at because it wasn't my first thing. Like I would just go out simple, because it's a whole art form in itself. And some people they love it and they're talented. And I'd love to pay someone to put together my costume, yeah. Like people have such an eye for that. Like
I honestly think it's better fully clothed like that than to be like, not to be like nude or in a bikini, to have that whole euphoric, almost like an Egyptian goddess, like an African queen.
Yeah.
It's really fucking euphoric. Not to cut you off, but I dig that. To see you ladies in person and to see videos. I got a couple of YouTube things. Do you ladies have YouTube channels, or do you guys promote your stuff on Facebook at all?
I'm really bad at promotion, but I'm trying to get better.
Same. We're both Scorpio introverts, trying to be a little more sunny.
Oh, maybe we could talk later. Maybe for a couple bucks donation, I could probably help you out. I'm pretty good at promoting. I actually promote for some other people. I get a couple bucks a month to do their Facebook things. Like I said, I don't have any animals, no kids. I'm 44. I DoorDash. I get so much time on my hands. You can only fucking watch horror movies and porno so much. My main man Chucky in the background. Yeah, I hang out with him at night. I went live on TikTok wearing the Mike Myers mask holding me the day, and people were digging that shit. Heather, did you notice the crowd while on stage? See, I asked that of Heather, and I guess Heather says she kind of just goes off, right? Noticing the crowd and shit. You don't really notice it.
Yeah, it depends, I think, on the song. Totally. Yeah.
It depends on the crowd too.
Yeah.
Sometimes people make you see them, whether you want to or not. And I can choose to interact or not,
I think so. I think the guys are respectful at the last couple of shows. I mean, I'm sitting there dancing and laughing. A couple of times Nova came up. I was like jamming out to the metal. But yeah, you guys are beautiful artists for sure. But of course, some people can go overboard. Got my coffee brandy here in my St. Albans Sanatorium cup of my coffee. Got a little buzz going on at my joint. I got a question for you. Another personal one, another fun one. Give me a bucket list for America and a bucket list for other than America, for each of you. Give me 2 bucket lists, one for USA and other that you haven't gone. You got to go.
Oh, places to travel?
Yeah, 2 bucket lists.
All right. In the US, let's see.
One for US and one for Europe, Asia.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely want to go to whatever reason New Mexico.
Really?
I love the Southwest. Yep, I love Arizona. But New Mexico, that vibe I want to go see.
Wow. Why is that? Is there like Roswell because of the UFOs or just?
I mean, sure. But, I love indigenous culture and, learning about that. My first time in college, I went for archaeology. So I love that realm of things. All right, your turn, Angela.
You're very spiritual, Heather. You both are. You're very zen. You're very like rootsy. Where most people are like, "Oh my god, should I get that Gucci handbag?" You're all like, "Oh, should I get that deerskin pouch?" Angela, give me. Oh, we gotta give me one for other than America, Heather. Give me one for like Europe or Asia, Africa, Australia.
Oh well, I'd love to go to China. I know. I mean.
We said you like kung fu, so
yeah. I go to Chinatown just to hang out. I love Asian culture as well. Yeah,
that's cool. That's where it really started, the Zen and shit. That's pretty cool. Angela, what say you? Give me a couple bucket lists, girl.
I don't know. For this country, really, the only one place I can think of. I'm sure there's a bunch, but just off the top of my head is I want to go visit some of my family in Oregon. And I would like to travel in an RV like across the country. That's what I would do. I want to do that so bad.
I drove the RV. I bought it when my mom lived at Casco, Maine, and I drove it to Scarborough on a fucking 10-day plate with no insurance. And I drove that RV as a 34-foot Ford Bounder. You ask Heather, 2-bedroom shitter. And even though we had no power, I told us that we're going to take this on Route 66 one day. And I think that would be fun. I think a road trip would be fun. Turnpike's cool, but I think the world's biggest ball of yarn, right? The birthplace of the hamburger, the birthplace of Mickey Mouse, whatever, to see the cool shit, right? And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
What's that?
I want to see everything. Yeah.
So that's cool. You guys both give me first. Give me one for other than America.
Oof, I maybe
Pennsylvania?
or
Yeah.
Oh, India. Yeah.
I want to go anywhere that has anomalous archaeology. Like that's where I want to go, or like somewhere where there's pyramids and yeah, let's go, Mariah. Let's go.
Well, like I mentioned before the show, you got to go to, or on TikTok earlier. What's up, TikTok Live? By the way, I forget you're on right now, my backup phone. What's up, TikTok? Historically London Podcast. Angela Flagg dancing. Heather London. American Stonehenge in Salem, Massachusetts lines right up with Stonehenge in Europe. There's a sacrifice slab. It's got lines cut out where the blood would flow by the oracle chamber. I laid on it and shit. I got pictures of that. But it's got caves. Oh, yeah. They say it's possibly BC before Christ. If you've ever get a chance, Salem, New Hampshire. Not Salem, Mass. Salem, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Mystery Hill.
Been there.
Yeah. Really?
Mm-hmm.
You've been to Stonehenge in New Hampshire?
No, heard of it, but I haven't been there. I keep meaning to go.
Okay. You got to go.
Yeah.
I think that'd be right up your alley.
All right, Angela, let's go.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
If you guys did a dance video there,
I was
think-
just thinking that. Yes.
yes.
What makes you? I got a serious question. We got about 10, 15 minutes left. We can go a little bit over. I'm having some fun. We're starting to open up. We got about 15, 20 people watching. Thank you guys for watching. If you want, comment where you're from. I'd love to know what town or city you're in. If I already know, write it anyway. Our listeners don't know. Tell me where you're from. Write in comments. I'd love to know where we're spreading. You guys, seriously, you really are. It's not just bullshit. It's not just, you're not just selling yourself here because you have no reason to. You really both are grounded in this, it feels like. With the new age, the modern age, and everybody's so just all TikTok and Facebook and blah. You guys seem to be very much in touch, I guess, if that makes sense, with yourself and where you're at. Is that right? I mean, obviously you're learning every day, but does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a big thing in life where most people don't get it. They just sit there 9 to 5 and just come home and, oh, well, yep. Okay. How's the game? Budweiser. I think those people don't get it. You know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to make fun of them because half of them are probably watching. I love you guys. But the ones, you guys are go-getters is what I'm saying. No, Heather, you've got every reason in the world. Same thing with Angela. You have no reason to do this shit. You can just be content, but you got to do it. It's something in you, isn't it?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. I think it's a gift to find, that piece of you that lights up. And whatever it is, no matter if you're good or bad at it, just do it every day. It feeds you.
Fucking egg. Yeah. I know when my girl Heather took some lessons from Angela there before she got ill. She just came back. She's like, oh, my bones are hurting, but it's a good hurt. I never moved like that. The music was so good, and she's so comfortable, and I felt like I was with a friend, and she just thinks the world of you. And I know we're getting to know you, Heather, which is killer, because all you guys rolled together. It's such a great group. Nova runs such a tight ship, and of course, I'm not friends with her yet, but Heather is. She's on Beer and Company magazine, the head girl. That's Whitney.
Oh,
Whitley. Yeah. Yes, we love Whitley.
I got her magazine over here. I want her to sign it when I meet her. What are we saying here? 2 witches and spooky spirits. What's going on? 2 nieces and their dads live here in Atlanta. All right. So we got 4 people listening in Atlanta. Awesome. Atlanta, Georgia. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in, ladies. Wait a minute. Mariah Bennington, that's your friend, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I don't. Yes.
How does maybe the witch? Oh, okay. She's helping them because they're commenting. I get you. Maybe they know each other, or maybe I don't know. Whatever.
No.
Oh yeah, she just loves Atlanta. That's cool. My 2 nieces and their dads. Oh, her 2 nieces and their dads. I'm stoned. There we go. So anything as far as websites go? Is there any .coms or anything like?
It's in the.
Yeah. These are on the to-do list.
Yeah. You
And
seem trying to get on this show, okay? That's how
Oh, I want to help any way I can. I'll promote your show, Heather. You know that. I'm following you on TikTok, Angela. And I'll follow me back at you guys on. Heather's laughing.
I'll get on there. I don't go on there. I forget it exists.
But like Gene, it's great what you can do, what you love. You're right, Gene. Thank you so much for all you do. International Cryptozoology Museum.
Absolutely.
Just a heads up, I may be working there soon in Portland and possibly Bangor. I'm going to be talking to them soon. I may be working some hours with Lauren Coleman, talking about the Loch Ness Monster. So yeah, as we go 10 minutes into it, let's do some fun stuff because it is historically haunted. Where do you guys stand on the ghoulies? I know it's spiritual.
They're real.
Yeah, have you seen it? Huh? Have you guys had experiences and shit though? Really?
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it.
I pretty much am a Ouija board. I have this tattoo here. Well, where is it? It's a Ouija tattoo anyway, but I don't need it because I am. Yeah. So yeah,
I have the world's smallest Ouija board.
There's a lot of experiences. I wouldn't even know how to narrow that down.
Well, I mean, like for me, I was about 8 or 9 in 1988 when my grandfather, my mom's dad, passed. And the night he passed, as my mom's flipping out, I'm in my bedroom figuring out what the fuck's going on in Elizabeth, Maine. And he walked me to the fridge and got me something to drink. And I sure as shit, I thought I was sleeping, dreaming, until 5 years later, my sister told me she saw him. I found out my sister saw him too that night. She's younger than me by 5-6 years. So then I'm realizing, holy fuck. And then at 14, my grandfather died, my other grandfather, right in front of me at Central Maine Medical Center. And I saw that. And then like that, did it start young with you? I mean, not just cats and birds and pets, which is horrible, but I mean, humans, young?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty young. And also other, like, you know, have you guys had like sleep paralysis and stuff like that? The demons, like, hopefully you haven't, but if you know, that started for me very young. Was
night
terrible.
tremors after my car accident. I thought I was in the ambulance still a couple of times. Not so much demons, but I woke up after my car accident thinking I was in the ambulance and shit. And fucking, I tell you, man, people that have restful sleeps, I really envy them. If I could sleep a solid 5 hours straight, I'd be fucking praying to God. So it started with you, Angela, and it's always stuck with you. Have you ever? A Ouija board tattoo means you embrace it, correct? You're not exactly.
Like my cousin wanted to get that once for Halloween, so I did. So to me, it was just kind of funny because I was like, huh, you know. I've never used a Ouija board. I was near one once, and the kids have one, but I don't know.
So it's almost like a side joke, almost like a spit in the face, so to speak.
Myself, yeah.
Universe.
Yeah, in a way, like fuck you and your Ouija board. Yeah, what's up?
Exactly.
What about you, Heather? Have you had any close? You were talking earlier. You're kind of spiritual too. You've had some close calls. You've had some. You seem like you do dowsing rods. Are you into the witchy stuff, Wiccan?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like labels for sure, but I'm definitely more into all of that.
Earthy, Earth Princess, Earth Mother Earth, healer, yeah.
I say we're both into tarot and probably other types of divination.
Yeah, yeah, that's part of the world we come from, I think, just where we stand in.
Look, witchcraft, burning stage with a candle. I'm a witch. Hang him. He's a witch. But I mean, but at the same time, you're doing what liberates you. Felt that. Yeah, I mean, you're doing what liberates you, and you're two very much, you're in your own skin females. You're very much feminine, but at the same time, you're very much like, don't fuck with me. Like, what's up. You definitely have that hard side of you. And I think when the dance goes, you got to have that because you're fucking drunk dudes that go, oh, she's hot, she's dancing. But you got to realize, I'm not dancing for you, dude. I'm dancing for me. You're paying to see me. Right. I mean, that's what it's about. I mean, when Nova, we met her at Zen. She had the singing bowl.
I love Nova, yeah.
Yeah, she did the aluminum singing bowl around Heather. And she goes, that was for me, not you. Heather's like, holy shit, this chick's awesome. Nova don't give a fuck. And that was it. We were hooked. We've known Nova for 4 or 5 years. And she, obviously we met you ladies through her and the whole group, the whole team. What you're doing is, I know you don't realize it. You think it's for you, and it is. But for us to see it from everyday bullshit and getting cut off from work. I mean, even DoorDash, I deal with shit. People drop pizza on my hood. Is it right? Open up my hood on my hood. I go, fuck you. So to see decent people have a beer, sit down, and enjoy an edible, and watch free spirits move to the music, it's pretty cool as a watcher. So thank you. It's definitely worth the price. We're big fans, dude. Heather and I are big fans, and there's a lot more like us. You look around, it's a packed house every time. You know what I'm saying? So I got to ask you, do you ever feel like your partner with you isn't your, like, I don't want to diss your partner, but sometimes do you feel like I don't go. I wouldn't say you guys don't really even focus on your partners, do you? You kind of just do your own thing, though.
I'm curious where this question is going.
Well, I want to see if you feel like, oh man, I need a better partner. I feel like I'm really stealing the show here. But at the same time, you're getting more views than her. Like when Alexis is out there with the fucking hula hoops, that's all you can look at because the hula hoops are flying around her fucking arms. But when you have other girls out there doing dancing, do you feel like I'm better off alone? Do you like being a team?
I'm on a team.
Or both, I guess.
I don't solo dance at all. Like, I always dance with at least one other person. So
you vibe then. You guys feel each other. You like to have a partner you can vibe from, though, right?
I do, yeah. But
Makes
I can dance with anybody. I could dance with anyone, though, and I could teach anyone to dance too. So
don't say that. I've seen some weird motherfuckers. So I get some people out there with a big beard, like, oh, can you dance with me? Yeah, I've seen some weirdos. You can dance with almost anybody, Angela. Don't be modest. Don't open that door. Trust me, you get messages after the show. It ain't me, my fault. My girl Heather, I felt so amazing after one of our shows. The music, the storytelling. That's another thing too. It's like you're just up there going, yeehaw, sprinkles, sparkles, we're dancing. You come out, dude, and it's like almost a mini matinee. It's almost like a small storybook.
It is. It's intentional. What we're doing is intentional. You know.
Yeah, it's ritual.
It's
So
it is a ritual. We're taking you to church. But
Take
it's
me to church. Yeah. I may take her up on that. Yeah, Gene, you got to check it out. Gene, right? I mean, I know you live in, you do both international cryptozoologies in Bangor and Portland. But if they do a show in Portland, come down with us. Gene's been a guest. She's a big WWF wrestling fan. She loves Kane. You like wrestling and shit. Jean's good people. Good chick. Knows her shit very much. One of the smartest girls in this industry when it comes to stuff. All right, let me see. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit of time. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to go about 5 or 10 over if that's cool. I want to ask both you ladies, what is your favorite place you've been and why? What is a place you go to like once or twice a year? Or yeah, come on, tell me something.
So hard. This is so
other than Maine, Heather. Other than Maine.
I mean, I've been so fortunate to go to different places. I was able to go to Egypt. That was definitely a highlight. And then
Holy shit.
One of my other favorite spots would be Sedona, which is another privilege to go there too. But I think I feel like wherever you go where there's like, I mean, all land is sacred, but where there's actual land that is untouched, you know, or there's areas where people have gone over and over and create the sacredness, even like a church, you know, you just feel these different power spots. So I love visiting different places to merge with the energy. Yeah.
I like that. Egypt, Jerusalem, Brazil, there's certain spots where it's just culturalized deep, where these people don't know what the fucking computer is, let alone Facebook, cell phone. What's that? A lot of these people don't realize when you get out of into the third world countries with these clay huts and stuff, people eating raw fish, they don't know what. They don't know how. They look at my room and go, "What are you, an alien?" None of this shit. Pop. What's a pop? I got pop of Stephen King pop holding a red balloon.
Cool.
They go, "What is that?" They probably try to lick it or eat it. They don't know. So you go to these places like Egypt, and it's very much ritual. Do you do as you're not as you're told, but do you do? That's the wrong choice of words. Do you do like the custom? Do you eat their food? Do you try to drink their drinks when you're there? Do you try to like?
Of course, yeah. I mean, that was I went 7 years ago, so it was not recent.
Well, Angela brought up something like Egypt. That's pretty fucking cool. What about America? What's the best place you've been in America? Boston, like favorite? Portsmouth?
For me, it was Arizona. Yeah. And then, Arizona, Southwest, Utah, close to Arizona, that area.
I went to Iowa where Jesse James committed the first train robbery by horseback. That was in Ames, Iowa. And also in Iowa, Bonnie and Clyde got in a shootout, and Clyde's brother got shot and killed, and his wife got arrested for waiting for him. That was in Iowa. I've been there too, next to the Axe Murder House. I love going to places. I went to a road trip. The guy goes, "You want to go?" I go, "When?" He goes, "Right now." I go, "Fuck it, let's go." 22 hours nonstop. Mainly Des Moines, Iowa. We saw Slipknot's grave. I saw a bunch of cool shit in Des Moines, Iowa, which is not much to see, honestly. It's kind of a shithole. But then you go outside of Des Moines, Iowa, that's where the cool shit is. So Arizona, man, you're talking modest, and you've been to Arizona. I've never been that far west. That's killer. Angela, what say you? What's one of your couple of your favorites? Give me a couple.
A favorite place I've ever been not in this country was Teotihuacan in Mexico. There's Pyramid of the Sun, Pyramid of the Moon.
Aztecs, Incas, that's the people of the sun.
Yeah, so that was my favorite, and my favorite place in this country is actually in Montana. I don't know where exactly. I was staying in Billings. I couldn't tell you where. I got driven way up in the mountains, way out in this untouched land, and we went to this salt cave.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
We did a ritual in this salt cave.
Oh, dude, you chicks are fucking amazing. You guys are name dropping shit. No, everybody always says Gettysburg, Romania, fucking. I want to hear different stuff. Montana, that's Arizona. All right, so
go back in July.
Really?
Yeah.
And now that COVID's gone, restrictions are gone, you can just go. All right, I don't want to steal too much of you ladies' time. I feel like I always go over because I just love to talk, but we got another question. I'm sorry, real quick. Two Witches and Spooky Spirits. Check their podcast out. These chicks are they're Southern accent, but really cool chicks. Amazing, amazing. What is the spookiest thing that you've ever had happen to you while performing on stage, ladies? Good question, Amanda. Heather loves caves. That's right. Cave killer. Micah cave, salt cave. So yeah, what's the spookiest thing? Like is a prop malfunction? Has someone thrown something up at you? Someone jumped on stage that you didn't expect? Or
I stepped in a hole, like the stage was broken. It was not good. I cut myself.
No way. You didn't know the hole was there and you stepped right in.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't fall or anything. I managed to not fall and I still kept dancing.
Like you twist your ankle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You kept dancing. Someone's like, that's part of the show. That's part of the show.
You just everything into part of the show, no matter what it is.
Oh, her dress fell off. Oh, it's part of the show. It's woo. Heather, what say you? Anything odd? Anything that sticks out to you? Anything?
Just recently I was at a show and this guy, like usually everyone's generally respectful, and this guy, he was just being really not necessarily provocative, but he was inappropriate and he just wouldn't stop. So to me, that's spooky.
Was it the one we were just at?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Why, did you have a spooky character there?
No, the guy that kept, I don't know, trying to get my attention. That's why I didn't go out into the crowd much at all.
Oh yeah, that one, I felt good vibes generally. You know what I mean?
It was good, but I like to err on the side of me not having to hit somebody.
Absolutely.
Hey, honestly, dude, my girl Heather would nudge me. If anybody fuck with you guys, I would totally smash them. I didn't see you, Angela, you weren't at the spring one though. You were ill that day. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see you. We saw Heather up there doing her thing, shaking her fucking hips, going to town, feeling the music. You weren't there. Unfortunately, you were ill. So maybe we'll see you at the next one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You were you were missed. You were missed.
And I got COVID right when I came back, so I had to miss a lot.
COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just sick. You actually got to see how. Not to get personal, but did you lose your taste and smell and shit?
I didn't. My son did, but I didn't.
I haven't gotten it yet.
I was very sick, though. I was very sick.
Knock on wood.
Knocking on wood for you, Danny. Yeah, so I was sad to miss that, but really I couldn't do anything about it.
No, I get you. I mean, it was a great show. The ladies killed it like always. It's different because you're one of the ones we knew more than anything. I'm just now friends with, I think, Nova's daughter, I think is another one. And I think I'm friends with the girl with the hula hoops too.
Yeah.
I can't remember them as much as you guys. I'm stoned right now too. But you guys are the ones we really get to know more. Of course, Heather sticks with me because my girlfriend's name's Heather. And Angela, you kind of took my girl Heather under your wing.
Mm-hmm.
When I first saw you with your headdress, dude, I'm like, what the fucking fuck? Like, wow, I've never seen anything like this. She goes, it's like belly dancing stuff. And I've been to a couple, not to compare you guys at all to it, but only I've ever known of is like a couple things at strip clubs. I never even go to that really. But you guys are so much more than that. You guys are so much more than not even close to that. It's like a production. It's like a mini show. So, all right, with 2 minutes left to go, where can we plug anything at all? Just your Facebook pages, Angela Flagg Dance, FLAGG Dance.
Yep. Sisters Phoenix. Yeah, Sisters Phoenix as well. I have Instagram and Facebook. And that's it for now.
Phoenix like Jean Grey. And Heather's kind of solo, but you guys both run with Barefoot Truth Dance Company, which is a big supporter. Also MAC, medical marijuana.
Yeah, Maine Alternative Caring. Yep, they're amazing.
They just give a bunch of weed and stuff to Free Beer and Hot Wings. They're in Portland tonight. Kelly Cheese, she got a gift bag. I'm friends with her. I got on the show and I did a talk show with them, and she shared me on her page on Facebook. But they gave her a free hat and some pre-rolls and shit. So shout out to Mac and Wyndham. They do some great marijuana too. What about you, Angela? What about you? You have organizations, a couple you can name drop. What's that one I shared in the promo?
You mean?
Shoot. Well, there's two of them that I shared in the promo for Heather. I'm on my Facebook page.
Nornier? Are you talking about Nornier?
There's Nornier. Yes, Nornier, and there's another one. Nornier and...
Sisters Phoenix?
No, I thought Heather had another one. There's another one you're coming up. Isn't there another show you got coming up, Heather?
Oh, yeah. Mysticism Through the Arts. Sorry, I thought you were talking about...
Art Life Studios. right?
Oh yeah, this Saturday. The Saturday tomorrow. I'm dancing at an art rave.
Fuck,
Yeah,
yes,
that's on
Art
Free.
Life Studio.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
And
stoned
Angela-
when I knew that.
Angela comes, and I'm sure she'll be dancing too.
Oh, that's dope. I wish I could go. I'm stuck here in fucking Brownville for until Sunday, where my job interview is in Portland.
Oh,
But you
very
guys
cool.
will all be there in heart. I love you ladies so much, and Heather and me support you to the moon. So we'll get on
Oh,
support.
thank you so much. Yeah.
You can count me and Heather in for a table, right, Heather? You
Yeah,
wanna go to,
absolutely. Yep.
June 10th.
You got it.
I'll message you for times and set up and whatever I can do to donate or at least share.
I appreciate that.
My girl Heather's right on the thing there. There you go. Yes, Sisters Phoenix and Angela Flag dance. Flag like rando flag. So if you don't sign up,
I'm
I'll
gonna
kill
see
you.
though. I like you even more, Angela.
Aw.
She told me that. I go, oh, you're just saying it. That I love. I mean, honestly, dude, like I love King. My whole back. Well, this isn't, but I got so many books in my room. I went to the same high school as him, Lisbon High School, and my homeroom teacher, Prudence Grant, was his English teacher. And my first year of English as a freshman, she goes, yeah, I taught him, and he was a nothing, and he's still a nothing. And I said, I transferred. I never had her again. Fuck her. And she's dead now. But Prudence Grant talked ill of King, and my librarian had a card signed out by him because he grew up in Durham. And I went to his childhood home. He lives right next to a Methodist church, which is an 1858 Methodist church. It's the oldest one in New England.
Very cool.
He attended it and taught there as a reverend. It's locked up, but I'm friends with the Durham Historical Society, so I want to get into it. So I'm definitely King Stalker. I think me and Angela will end up going to jail. I just don't know who will go first as far as stalking goes. But that's cool. Is it possible to have either of you on as a co-host or maybe as a single guest in the future as I get you recording now under oath?
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't mind asking questions. I love asking questions.
Angela left. Look at that. She refused to answer.
Yes.
Too. Sorry, my
I
son's
just
texting me.
I always do this. I get two guests and I'm like, man, I could talk to this one guest alone for an hour because both you ladies have so much to talk about with knowledge and with what you do. And I could definitely talk to you. And I feel like I'm wasting your time. We can go another 5 or 10 minutes if you guys can always drop out anytime if you want. I'll just talk to the audience, but we have a bunch of people watching. I hate to just cut it.
For the audience, is there a way for us to see like what are they into? Because we can talk whatever realm they want. Because we're not just dancers, we do other things.
Well, my girl Heather, I know she'll talk about this. She's very much into what you're into: earthly stuff, Wicca, lighting potpourri, grounding yourself. If something doesn't feel right, going for a ride, opening a window, sitting in namaste for 10 minutes. Is that something you guys, you obviously both associate with that with, even if you're a little darker? I feel like even dark people have a Zen approach to things. It's something that you do. What's your ritual, Heather London? What do you do for like something if you need to get pumped for something, or if you know you get a big dance at night, you get like a bunch of tacos and jam out some Megadeth and fucking smash your head off a fucking wall? Like, what do you do? I'm just kidding. Like, what do you do to get pumped?
All of that.
That's yeah, I knew it. I'm a psychic. You owe me $25.50. Just kidding. So seriously, what do you do for like rituals? What do you do, even if it's not a show? What do you just do for life if you could?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a heavy advocate of doing things daily, so you create this daily routine, daily habit. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So I have a morning routine and then a nighttime routine, and generalized, it's like prayer, meditation, tarot, runes, singing bowl, any of those types of those things.
I love that.
Yeah.
You live this shit. You really do.
But so does Angela. I think this is common for a lot of people. It's just a lot of internal work, you're just connecting.
Her whole chest is in fucking, what is that, an owl? What is that?
No, that's
A tree? What is it?
And there's Kali's Trishula there.
Oh.
It's a protection symbol for my heart chakra so that nothing bad can come in, but the blue in the eye, it washes through so that like the good stuff can get in there.
I love that. Tattoos with meaning. My girl Heather's got a whole sleeve tattoo sleeve done to Tim Burton work. A lot of Tim Burton. She loves Tim Burton. Got all his stuff done, and she got her other one, just different stuff. One of them was her daughter's drawing. Tia, who just turned 31, her daughter drew something and it's tattooed on Heather's skin. Heather London, do you have any secret tattoos? Do you have any?
No.
Clean canvas. Why?
I hate it because I can't decide.
Angela, we gotta fucking get this girl needled up. She won't stop.
I can't decide.
One will get you hooked, Heather. Well, that's good. The first one should have meaning. My first one was Soulfly, which I love Soulfly, the group from Brazil.
Yeah.
But now I wish I did something else. But whatever the fuck, whatever, man, whatever. It grows on you. So that's cool. That can grow on you. But did you answer your ritual?
Angela, I don't think she talked about her daily ritual.
Yeah, Angela didn't.
Well, my daily stuff. So what was the question again? The ritual
well, your daily ritual and a ritual to get, like, say you got a big dance off or something big in life where you know you're gonna go. I don't know, just anything big, man. Is there something that you do? Like, I guess I don't know. Like for me, I get super fucking baked before anything.
No, I do. Before I go on stage, I do certain movements, like movement meditation. What my main dance partner, if she's there, we do it together. It's like a flow series, but it's more like meditation and prayer.
Flushing the day away, so to speak, and starting.
Yeah, we're in that moment and we just get into it. And I actually, I don't know if you were there, and I did some of it on stage, like with everybody doing.
I think he was. Like, I think so. Maybe.
Like a ritual, like a pre-dance ritual or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Right after the Tool song, the opening Tool song. But yeah, so I'll do that right before I go on stage. But like every day, just everyday ritual stuff is like I start the day like pulling cards and see what my intention for the day is. I set intentions for a lot of parts of my day just because if I don't, it can get away from me. So I like to do that. Meditate. A lot of dancing for me is spiritual, though. I have a whole separate practice, which is like modern temple dance, which is a spiritual practice only.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I do that a lot. Yeah.
We're gonna go 15 minutes. We're gonna go to 8:30. If you guys want to jump off, that's fine. But fuck it, we're going 50 more minutes. I just told StreamYard they can. So we got 50 more minutes. What is your favorite, Heather? What is your favorite? Do you have a healing rock, a stone, a jewel, a gem, something that you have? Do you have a quartz? Is there something that you have that you consider your good luck charm, or something you just gotta? You know what I mean? Oh, is she frozen up?
Am I back now?
You're back. She's not,
okay.
though.
Oh.
I'm surprised I haven't frozen. I shouldn't say that. She's coming. Oh, Angela, do you have a favorite? Do you have a stone or a crystal or sage or something you use to just kind of ground yourself? Something you got to do daily as well as far as.
I have a necklace, and it's funny. I'm not wearing it right now, but I almost always am. I actually call it the ritual necklace, and then I have like I have the ritual Converse too. So I put my special Converse on if I know I'm going to be doing like some serious shit. But yeah, it's a raven skull with a feather. That's pretty important to me. I have a bunch of crystals. I mean, I every time I get undressed at night, I end up dropping all this stuff on the floor that I've had in my bra.
You're a gypsy witch. You're a gypsy witch. She's got gems and jewels. There she is. I thought we lost her power. She pulled a U and she froze. I go, well, I guess this is due to the first one. Maybe it's my turn after. But we're gonna get a 12 minutes sugar bike crook with you ladies.
I missed your daily ritual. I'll have to ask you later.
Well, no, I was gonna ask you. Same thing I asked Mrs. Randall Flagg here. That's fucking awesome. I can't believe I ever say that. I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite gem, jewel, rock, sage? Is it something you do? Do you hold a rock? Do you burn sage? Do you believe in that shit? Do you like that stuff? I guess.
Yeah. I mean, for right now, it's funny you asked that. I'm like, as I already mentioned, like I'm really into plants. Like I do, and I think everyone should try this.
Everything
plant
up right now. I don't.
Oh, for you it is. That sucks.
And I was like, what? Certain things, Angela wasn't moving. I'm like, oh, she's serious about this, but she was just frozen.
She's staring you down. She'll come back. That sucks. Like, okay. Oh, there she is. Nope. Yep.
My friend.
I wouldn't say you're frozen, but you're definitely on the way there. You're definitely frosty. Uh-oh. Anyway, so what about you? We answered the questions. I guess that's fine.
Sure.
What about
So
you?
I've been working more with plants. So like how some people hold stones. Yeah, like your answer, crystals. I've been working with plants and the energies of certain plants.
Plants give us oxygen. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what my mom
absolutely.
had a spider plant. She adored that spider plant.
Absolutely.
So you got as far as plants go, Heather and I went shopping. She bought a lavender plant, and I bought a sage plant, and she grew that in her garden. So we're gonna have our own sage bundle here.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. And I think plants are what really grounds you. And guess what? Before we had man-made fucking peanuts and jelly fucking fish and fucking gummy worms and corn chips, people ate plants and berries and deer. That's what we did, and that's where you are. You're grounded like that. You're living. I think that's what's cool. Plants are alive. They feel your energy. They grow with good music. You know what I mean? You know that.
Yeah. I feel like plants are working on us in ways that we don't have quite the awareness unless it's subtle.
Yeah, who's back? Plants are yeah. We're talking about plants. She just grew on us. Third time's a charm. Hey, Angela, before you go, I got to check you out. I met Miko Hughes, who played Gage in Pet Sematary.
Oh, cool.
And of course, Hellraiser. But yeah, I told him, I'm like, I've been there because I went to Hancock, Maine. I go, I went to you, got killed. And he goes, oh, that's cool. So we were talking, Heather was talking about plants. I'm sure you probably agree. Plants are a big part of life. As far as like, this whole area goes, I think plants are better than most people. They feel you, man. I mean, my girl waters them, talks to them, touches them. You play music and fucking things grow. So that's cool. I like that herbs and all that stuff. I think that's really what we're missing these days. So, oh my God, what a beautiful dog. Hi. Oh.
Yeah, she just knocked my phone out of my hand.
That's a she. What's her name? Poor thing. Beautiful thing.
Her name's Jenny.
What is it?
I was downstairs, so she was crying the whole time.
Oh.
Everybody's got a dog, cat, or kid that interrupts them. One guy had a fucking bird. I'm surprised your bird's not chirping.
They are. Just can't hear them.
That's cool. So as we still another 5 minutes of your time, is there anything I left out, Heather, Angela? Anything we could talk about in the next 5 minutes?
Oh.
You got another question for me? That's
I mean, I would love to come back on when you have, or I'll be the one in the audience. I'm just excited to ask people who also have these interests, kind of like I want to interview Angela too, like about certain things.
I was gonna say I honestly, like, I can have up to 5 guests. So sometimes I do a little thing where I'm like, you share my post, you can be the co-host, and no one ever shares it, so I end up just picking someone. If you wouldn't mind coming on, I'll give you like a week notice. Sometimes I have a spiritual girl come on or whatever.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Heather comes on once in a while. I can literally have 5 or 6 guests, even thing with you, Angela. I had the dude that did the work in Pet Sematary. He made the bridge for He made the bed for Zelda with the back scoliosis. Rachel. Yeah. He made the prop in Pet Sematary. David Greenberg. I had him as a guest a couple weeks ago. And like I said, I got Dr. Satan from Rob Zombie's House of 1,000 Corpses coming on in 2 weeks as my guest. That Walter Fellin. That's a cool one. I had Sandy Johnson, who played Mike Myers' sister from the original 1978 John Carpenter's Halloween. She was also a 1974 Playmate in June. Sandy Johnson, had her on a couple weeks ago. She blew me a kiss. That was pretty cool. So I appreciate you ladies coming on. I know you're both like, I don't know what to do, but now you're both like, I want to come back on. I love that. I love that because you're real, you're modest, you're humble, and you're real. And yeah, you better be sorry, Heather. You keep freezing on me. Oh, I'm sideways. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I guess we'll end it. I feel like we can't go another 7 minutes. I feel like I'm taking your time, though. I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about? While we fill it up, we technically have 7 minutes. We can go right now if you want. You got a question for me? One more? How about a question for each other? Heather, ask Angela a question and vice versa. That'll be fun.
Angela, okay.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Fill up the time. We got it.
What is one of the most frequent energies that you work with?
Ooh.
Oh.
Good one, Heather. You'd be a great co-host.
Yes, I would.
Fucking A. I'll have you and your man on. I don't give a shit.
I feel like, this is tough. I would say mostly energy from the sun.
Oh, sun god.
Wow. That was not going to be my guess. I
I
love
would have
that.
said for you, Heather. You're the fucking
I
Arizona
love
chick.
that. No, that's beautiful.
Great question. You're a fucking natural.
Heather.
Angela, ask Heather one. Your
Yeah,
turn.
what energy she usually works with.
No, you can't mirror it.
Oh, boo.
Oh, now.
That's fair, though. Heather, you got to answer it. That's
Okay,
fair.
so the energy, I think probably heart energy, if that's, yeah.
Nice.
But you guys both put yourself first. I mean, let's face it. You're both pretty independent. I don't even want to say females. You're just both independent souls. Who gives a shit about sex? You guys are just independent people. That's why I wanted you on. And I got to have you back on independently. So we'll call it 8:25, hour and 25 minutes. I know Angela messed up for the first 10 minutes. So she owes me a show, just her next time. And same thing with Heather. And maybe I can get the hula hoop chick on. I mean, I love having different guests on. A lot of people go, historically haunted. I go, yeah, you're spiritual. So next time we'll talk about the dance now, but next time let's talk about some spiritual stuff. I think we'll come on, talk about where you stand on witchcraft, voodoo, just life. I spent the night at Lizzie Borden's, me and Heather, all night. The other guests canceled. They go, don't die in Fall River, Mass. We had the whole place. I stayed up all night. I stayed in Lizzie's bed, dowsing rods, the whole nine, Ouija board, Salem. We'll get into Salem. So Angela Flagg Dance, Sisters Phoenix, Heather London, independent dancer. Thank you guys for being on Historically Haunted Podcast. This will be on the YouTube channel tomorrow, Historically Haunted. I'll tag you in it. And that's it. Any final words before I pull the switch?
No,
Pat that dog for
thank
me.
you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you guys are killer. So until next time, follow these chicks. They're doing stuff right here in Maine. If you're in New England,